All right, we're playing. It is Sunday night. Let's get a lobby going here. We have a table up. Boom. All right, how many tables do we have tonight? Let's go up here real quick. All right, so we got 25 players tonight. What a good turnout. We got some registration still before we close in 10 minutes. It looks like I think registration will close. Let's get some things sizing up here. Okay. What I decided to do was to try tonight to open up some other tables. So let's see if we can do that. We'll lock this table in, and we're going to go check out some of these other tables. Okay, so how would I open? Okay, so we have 3 tables, and we're going to observe that table, and we're going to go. Let's see. Got that table. We're going to open up table number 2. And table number 2 will be here. That'll be Burrito Tom's table. So I'll be able to switch back and forth like this. And we'll get it sized up here. I like the sizing of it. And that'll be table 1. Well, it's my table. Table 2. Boom. Table 1. Nope. 1. 2. Nope. 2. Nice. And then nope. There's 1. Table 1, table 2. Table 1, table 2. Table 1, table 2. Table 1, table 2. Oh, do we press our luck and go for a 3? Table 3? We're going to do it. Let's try it again. Let's try it. See what we can do. Let's set this up. Table 3. Wait, I don't have table 3. Let's see. Table 3. We're going to get it going. Lobby. Observe table. Boom. Okay. I like it. We're going to observe it. So we got 3 tables. We go to stream. We go table 3. We double click. And we're going to go with table. No, that was it. Penang. Fold. Okay. We're going to size it up. Oh, check this out. We're looking so pro. So pro. Okay. So we have 3 tables tonight. We have 25 players. We got 3 tables open. So that'd be the stream. This way I can actually go around the room and kind of check some of the other players, how we're all playing and stuff, right? Okay. So as hands developed, I'll kind of switch from room to room, hand to hand. Okay, let's change that back to... All right, let's check it out. It is the 23rd. We are playing for a $10 gift card, first place, and the bragging rights, the trophy. We got the trophy. So last week, Jack Ford won the trophy and has it on display, I'm sure, in his residence hall. And tonight, we're going to crown a new victor. Hopefully we crown me the victor. All right. We're going to... Are we going to call? No, we're going to fold. Okay. So we have this going. So first place is a trophy, a $10 gift card. Second place is a trophy, and third place also gets a trophy. So we got three trophies coming at you. Ooh, I don't want that. Queen 5 is a fold. Alright, we're going to size up these tables, kind of cascade them so we can go around the horn here. Thought I could right click on my windows, and I don't want to find this player. Cascade the tables. Cascade windows. No, I didn't want to cascade windows. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to show them side by side. I don't like that. That didn't work. What the heck? Something just happened here. Okay, we're gonna fold. All right, we're gonna do something different here. We're gonna go 1. Oops. Shoot, if I resize it here, it resizes it on my screen, doesn't it? Yes, it does. No. No. Okay, so all right. So we'll go back to how we had it before. I don't know how to get this back up to where it's big. Okay, that's a fold. And I'm trying to get my window here. Okay. All right, we got it. We're not touching it. We're going to leave it just like this. And now we're going to try to do the switch from table to table. So I am going to fold here. And this will give us an opportunity, like I said, to go around and just see some other tables and how we're doing at other tables. So table 3, let's see if we can get table 3 up here. That's not table 3. Get the lobby. Lock the lobby. Man. What the heck? I am sorry, guys. Okay, let's close that out. Tournament lobby. Let's close this out. It's the... Okay, we got a table. Dude, I don't know. I do not know what I'm doing. such a weird thing. Let's minimize this. Let's go here. Let's open up lobby. Why is it such a weird shape? Boom, boom. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Gonna go back home. So pull up lobby. There it is. Can't really see it that clear, but we're gonna put it up on top. And now we're gonna make it large. We're gonna fold this as we work out the bugs. Okay, so here we are. It's been running for 10 minutes, which means registration should be closed. Let's take a quick look and see who is not playing right now. Even though we're registered, who is sitting out. So everyone here seems to be active. Everyone at table 2, I'm going to call that Maurizio's table. Everyone seems to be active, and Nang's table, we have sitting out. We have a couple, man, we have 3 people sitting out at that table. We have Cabin Boy Patrick, and we have Cyan Skunk, and we have Z. Who's that? Is that Zach? Yeah. Zach. So it looks like we have 3 players setting out, but we have 25. So we have 1, 2, 3 sitting out. 1, 2, 3 sitting out. 1, 2, 3 sitting out. No one sitting out here, and no one sitting out here. All right. So we'll check back from time to time and just see see what we got. Cool. All right. So here we are at our table. We have 10. We're looking at a 10. What have you? 10 jacks suited. We just limped in to kind of get some action here. And we don't have much of anything, so we're going to go ahead and fold this. Oh, no, we got now a nice little draw. And so since it got checked, well, it didn't get checked around either. So half pot bet, I think it's a fold here. We're not going to get too aggressive with it. Cool. All right, so now we're going to try to switch over here to Burrito Tom's table. So here we go. Boom. We got to move that up top, and we got to move that up top. Okay. So this should be Burrito Tom. We're watching. And then I can switch from Burrito Tom. I can switch it to Penang and switch it from Penang to our table. Okay. So let's go back here to Burrito Tom's table since we have a little thing going on. So we have a bet and a call. Let's watch this table. Let's watch some action. And a 7 half pot bet, and that's a good fold. Cool. Yep. All right. So we got it. I think we got it down here. All right. So should we... Ooh. Let's go back to our table. We got queens here. And we went ahead and raised 3 times. We have a caller, which is pretty standard. Smoking aces. And let's see what happens here. I'm going to lock these tables up. Cool. All right. So we flopped that set. We were going to raise and set mine. We had 2 callers. Now, I'm going to play this a little more aggressively because what's been happening is people have been calling these bets. So here you have Smoking Aces, who seems to be playing a lot of hands, but now we fold. So didn't make a profit, but we won the hand, which brings us up to starting hand, starting stack. So we have Maurizio at this table. Maurizio has made every final table that we've played, so Good luck tonight. We're definitely going to be watching that. Man, now I don't like this Star Destroyer. Here's a kind of a, I would have gone probably 240, but let's go ahead and, I'm going to fold this, okay? Because we had a raise and we had a re-raise. I'm going to go ahead and just fold it. Let's get rid of it. And, I would have had the bottom pair, which looks like an ace or something. So that's good. Cool. We'll watch one more here, and then we'll move on to a different table. We'll move over to Miss Emily's table. So let's get ready to fold. Let's go and fold this, and let's set up our table to go to Burrito Tom. No, Miss Emily. Someone's chatting here. It's almost scared me out of it. So she's sitting at 6,217. She's in the small blind. And what we have going on here is this table. I'm sorry, guys. So many people are sitting out. So we have a min raise right here. Always winning boy. We don't like to see the min raises, though, do we? No, we do not. Okay. And I'm going to change the info here so we can kind of see. There's a good ace for Emily. That's a good hand. I like it. It was a good defense of a blind, and things sort of worked out in the long run. It's going to go over here and check out Burrito Tom's stream. Jeez. Burrito Tom. Okie dokie, Queen 9, that's a fold. So here we're still at this 2-3. Well, she calls. So Emily calls Poker Boy. Poker Boy is Kendrick Nelson. She calls Kendrick. He can bet half pot here. He bets 540 into that pot. And you need a 5 to call. She has a 5. She's got a 5, son. Maybe she don't. Maybe she don't. Can we see what she had? Are we able to see that? No, we're not. Cool. Jeez. A set of 5s, Burrito Tom. I'm watching Burrito Tom's stream. It's under Burrito Tom 25. And now we're watching Emily's table as we kind of play down to 1 or 2. Let's go to the lobby and just take a quick look and see if people are sitting out now. So sitting out at our table, no. Sitting out at this table, no. And of the 3 that were sitting out, 1, 2, we have Cabin Boy is in. 6-5 off, no. Cabin Boy is in. And 2 players still sitting out, so 1 and 2. Looks good. All right, so here we are at this table. We have this raise, and then we have kind of a peculiar re-raise. Again, these minimum re-raising. And then we got this. Now we finally have a nice size, get out of my pot kind of a bet, which you really do want to see here. So he says he has shit to do. I don't know. This is, you know, Liam, this is a thing to do. So I don't know. Don't play. How about that? And then go off and then make up a tournament sometime else, some other time. That's what I would do. If you got other stuff to do, I'd probably roll out and go do something else, because it kind of takes equity away from other players that do want to put in the time to stick around here. So, because now what's going to happen is you end up winning this pot, and then you end up, oh, good, you're out. Good deal. Yes, you did luck out. Because then you would have had 10,000, 12,000, or what would you have, 11,900 in chips, and then what do? You know, then do you just keep shoving to get to go do your stuff? Maybe, I guess. So we go take a look at the lobby, and we have a player down. And that's Always Winning, came in 25th place. Always Winning, that's Liam, and that's 25. Liam McDonough, 25th. Okay, so we have Johnny Bravo in first, which we've had him in first before. And we'll see how that kind of goes. Cool. Let's watch a couple more hands here. 9-4 suited. I want to see some starting hands here. I mean, 9-4 suited. Wow. This is a chance to steal, you know, when these buttons, these bets over here. Man, I'm watching Burrito Tom's stream, and Joker of Spades called with aces and kings. Oh my god. Aces and kings, man. That was sick. Dude. That ace, ace, king, king was sick. Dr. Diab. Dr. Diab gets it in and has pocket kings and gets called all the way down with Joker of Spades, who has ace, ace at the other table. Wow. Wow. Okay. So this is a kind of a small pot, kind of a crazy run out. Let's go over to Burrito Tom's table. Let's watch a few hands here. Burrito Tom is streaming it on twitch.tv/BurritoTom25. It's a pretty good stream. You guys, if you could check it out, you really should. And we'll watch a hand here. This is Dr. Diab. He just took a bad beat. Had pocket kings against pocket aces and lost to Joker of Spades. So, okay. So here we are, 25-50 blinds. 9-9-9-9. Look at that. So we have a good 3 times raise. Jack opens it up 3 times. Zygrel. And we have a re-raise. 300 would be good, you know, minimum 300, but why not? 250, we'll go along with it. You got a chip stack here, so you can kind of play around. And what are we going to do now? Bet, call, bet, call. Good half pot bet here. What's Burrito Tom going to do? He's going to raise all in. He's going to get the call with a set of jacks, but he gets the flush there. So It's hard. It's hard. You gotta really, you know, put somebody on a straight in that position, or you gotta put somebody on a flush. Especially Burrito Tom, because here's a player who's streaming. You know, people are watching. The world is watching. Is he gonna put his whole tournament life on a bluff? Probably not. So it's on a stream right now. We're just gonna call. Well, you can't see our hand here, so cool. Star Destroyer. You know, this has to be a bet of into this pot here. 200. What are they going to bet here? 200? So 150 isn't bad. 460 is better. Feels like a jack. Feels like a jack, doesn't it? Wow. Wow. Did you guys see that? Kings? Kings? What did he call with the raise there? Did we get to see his hand? We did not. Man, I'll have to go back. Let's watch that. He had ace jack. He had ace jack, and he hits the jack. This is Burrito Tom's table. He hits on the turn. He turns three of a kind. And oh yay, this is back when she had the kings. He had ace jack, so he had a jack. 3 jacks. He raises, and she decides, you know what, I'm going to call. And boom, she hits that king on the river. And she bets 4. Man, that's tough. What a quads, guys, on stream. Quads. That's the high hand. Quads on stream. We have quads at this table. Cool. All right. So far, I like what I see at this table. It's it's going the way it needs to be going. People are raising 150. If they come in, they raise. We have a limp. I'd consider Burrito Tom or Oye putting in a good bet here of 300. All right, so now we have a good raise. At that point, maybe a little bit more juicy because the pot's getting up to be fairly large. Good at 30-25 bet. Good call. Ace 10 wins it. Good deal. Miss Emily is in first place. Miss Emily is in first place. It's over 10,000. The first one over 10,000. Burrito Tom's table here. Dr. Diab bets out a half all in with a wow, Jack 9 and Burrito Tom with another set of jacks. Burrito Tom. That table I like. I like that table. I like the bet sizing. I like the starting hands. Jack 9, not too bad. Okay. Why don't we go back to our table here. Let's go back to our table. Cool. So we're at 23 players. Burrito Tom just jumped into first place, and we have a good flop here, ace, ace, 9. We're at table 1. I'm going to call it the table of the person that's sitting in this chair. So this is my table. We got Penang's table, and we got Burrito Tom's table. Okay. 6, 10 of hearts. We're going to fold because we want to first keep in mind our starting positions. We're kind of under the gun +1, and then we want to have starting hands. All right. Here we have 8, 10, so we can fold that. Not looking at getting it too crazy.
So we're going to start. Orlando International Airport, 100% traffic density, clear skies, 6 a.m. Runway.
All right, we got jacks. Jacks in the big blind. Here we have a good raise. Maurizio comes in 3 times. All right, let's just call. Let's go ahead and bet half here. Let's see if our jacks at this point are good. We should expect to get 2 callers. Okay. I'll go ahead and show just so people can see. I had jacks. 4-7 off. We're going to play this pretty slow. We're going to kind of slow and steady wins the race. Cool. Good 3 times. Smoking aces. Who's smoking aces? Daniel Eagleton goes up 3 times. Three times. Now, once we're at 3 times, you know, calling if you're going to raise, you're going to have to go above that. Not just double, but really get it up high, you know. Because a raise at that point is going to try to get somebody out. Right. We're looking good here. It's kind of a small bet, but maybe you got an ace, so ace something. Alright, 5 deuce. Fold here. Let's see us go around. Then we're going to jump over to Penang's table and watch Miss Emily play against Preston and Mr. Never Lucky. What do we got? What do we got? What are we doing? Limping, limping, limping. Limping! Okay, we're limping, I guess. Alright. Now what are we doing? Don't forget to bring the trophies. To class. Alright, I'm looking around the table here. Do I see Evans? Is he in this? We're going to fold here, and then we're going to jump tables. Alright, well, got a raise, though. Let's watch this. Maurizio raised under the gun. So he has to have a hand, guys. He's got to have aces. He has to have ace-king. He's got to have pocket tens or higher, right? In this raise, JetNet might make about 400, maybe, to isolate. So make it a little bit more here. Okay, but you're fine. The goal of raising, why do we raise? The goal is really to get rid of one or two of these other players behind. But now this pot is super inflated, 1270, which means you're going to have to bet 600 at least, or make a pot size bet. The pot size bet to me here feels like a pair like 9s and 10s. Maybe ace, jack. All in, babe. I'm going to say queens and ace, jack. Maybe queens and kings. Maurizio raised and he's all in. Eights, set of eights and aces, man. Aces cracked. Gosh, man, that's a tough beat. That is a tough beat. Man, that's a tough beat. Jeez. Nice hand, Maurizio. Well, speaking of tough beat, I wonder, if you go back and you play a larger raise, if he's ever going to fold eights. He's never going to fold eights. And then you flop that set. So that's a hand that really just happens in poker. And people will say, that's poker. And re-raise bigger. I thought about that same thing. I still think you call with 8-8. I don't think so. I don't think you do. Do you? I think you're calling eights. I don't think you do. I don't know, man. I mean, what if you raise to 500? It wasn't that big of a raise. He is right. I don't know. That's a tough... I would have folded pre-flop. I wonder. Yeah, I might have called, but we had two other callers, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it was a hard one. All right, let's go over and check out another table here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go on and check out table number 3. So this is Emily's table. Well, it's the player here. It's their table. So this is Johnny Bravo's table. But it's Emily's table. She's owning it. Well, she was. Now I'm looking at the chip stack. So maybe it's Penang's table. Penang's table. I just wish these two players weren't sitting out at the same table. Okay. But we'll watch a few hands here and see what happens. We have 23 players. I'm 25th. So we have the two players sitting out. Great time to raise and steal some blinds. Great time to raise and get rid of some of this stuff. And then we have a call. And then we got Poker Boy fold. Preston's thinking, do I shove here? No. Because at, your blind levels here, 36, even though you have 20 bigs, you might want to consider when to get it in. It's a good bet size. The problem now is the stack you're going up against. You know, you get a player who has a couple of overcards, they might want to stay along with you. It's always difficult when you have a player, or in this case, two players with super stacks, and now look at how thin the rest of the table is. You know, especially with two players sitting out, you got to really consider how are you going to play. So we can't see whole cards, but you kind of get an idea how people are playing. So does the flop hit you here? He's just throwing out a feeler bet, maybe, kind of saying, hey, where am I? And he gets a raise, so he knows that this player or this player has a king or a jack. Without a king or a jack, it's easy to fold here. So for Penang, he decides, no, I have a king or a jack. I probably have a king, queen, king, ace. So I'm going to raise it and let you know I have a king. He's telling you the same story. I have a king. He's like, I'm out. But now if you check, you show a lot of weakness here. So you have to bet 1400. You got to continue with your story. So now it feels like this is a king. And now you need two pair here, or a good flush draw, or a good open-ended straight draw to call. And he's just like, it's all my chips. Do I want to shove on a draw? Yeah, he calls. Now, if he decides, you can only bet 105, so it doesn't matter what you bet here. He has to call because there's no money left behind. And he might have caught an 8. But king, and so he told the story. See ya, boys. Nope, you're still here. What an a-hole move, too, to leave him like 3. He left him a few hands. But let's look at both those hands. I mean, if you go back and look at that, that was king 5 suited in kind of a middle position, and a jack 7 off under the gun. He raised under the gun with jack 7 off. Anytime you raise under the gun with jack 7 off, you sort of deserve to get it, like kicked, like in the face. Like jack 7 off, he raised that, didn't he? Did he raise that? I take it back. He was not under. He was not under the gun. He was actually the big blind. And no one ever deserves to get kicked in the face. But did he raise? Let's just see. Did he raise this? No, he didn't raise. Alright, he didn't raise. So now he did bet though. But he ain't slowing down. Nope. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I went back and watched that hand just to kind of see how the thought processes went, and I don't think it was a bad line. And it's hard to slow up, especially when you have a player that's all in. Hmm. All right. Wow, average chip stack right now is 5,400, so we're all pretty much average. It's just kind of back and forth. So this is a real long early stage of this tournament. It's been 44 minutes. We've only lost 2 players. So people are it's showing major improvement, okay? And that people are really starting to respect people's ranges and their pre-flop raises. So this is going to be a good tournament, guys. But it is going to be about 3 hours. It is going to be like 3 hours. So we lost another player. Let's take a look real quick and see who we lost. Well, let's not pull away. Let's see what's developing here. 240, 240, 240. If you shoved here, I know this is kind of crazy. Also being streamed. You're being watched and you're being streamed. So now, with all that action before, it's so interesting to have check, 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 check. So if we have a 680 bet, and I can pick it up. All right, that was good. And I'm not at that table, so I can't go in and see what people had. So when I hit the refresh button, it's just blank. All right, like I was saying, we lost a player. Who'd we lose? Probably JetNet, I think. Was kind of down. Yep, JetNet Ninja 23. JetNet Ninja Alexander Romero 23. I do not see Curtis Evans tonight, so cool. So we just got me in here from faculty. This is called fame. All right, good raise. I'm gonna flat mine. We're doing a 3-time. That's good. $240, $240, $240, $240. Everybody's $240 in it. $2,600 here. So right now, 6,000 in chips is like right in the middle. For example, I have 6,300. I'm right in the mix. I'm in the ninth place position. Looking around, pretty much these chip stacks are all kind of similar. With P9, let's watch a couple more hands at this table, and then let's jump over to Poker Boy or Burrito Tom's table. He's really getting it in a lot with Oye. They're just mixing it up. All right, so here we go. Blinds are up 5,100. So our standard raising would be 300. So we're going to limp. We're going to raise to 300. Good. And now if you want to call, it's 300. That hand played like a poker hand. That's how they should look, right? good position, good 3-betting, good card selection, hand selection, good bet sizing, good ranges, good raise range, and table respect. All of those things come together for a decent play. So now we get a min raise, and watch what happens with a min raise. Call, call, call. Didn't really get rid of players, right? So now what do? Do you raise here because you raised before? Maybe with an ace? Do you decide to raise, or you fold? And he picks it up. So kind of strange. That was kind of a strange hand, Pre-flop raise and all the callers, and then when an ace hits, you have a continuation bet. All three fold. I'd like to kind of know what people are playing at the table, so I can kind of get a better idea of where we're at. But all in all, that's a good table as well. You guys, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so where are we going next? Table 2. We're going to go to table 2. Table 2. Okay, so we switched over to Burrito Tom's table. We got Jack at the table. We got Oye at the table. Soccer Mutt, Ivy, Gonna Bust. Just to kind of get a good idea of some bet size in here. What's it going to look like? What's it going to look like? So, limp. So there we get a raise. And now we get a call. So another example of the raising here is when you have all the limpers, maybe going up a little bit more just to try to get rid of those players, so a couple players at least. The reason we're raising in these positions is to improve our equity by playing against less people. We don't want to have everybody in there. I mean, the more people that are in the hand, our hand range kind of narrows. And if we're still playing a wide range against a lot of players, it's really hard to have those marginal tier 2, tier 3 hands hold up. So like the ace jacks, the 10 jacks, 10 queens suited, the pocket 8s, 7s. I don't want to play pocket 5s against, I'll set mine, but I don't want to call a re-raise. And I would call a raise. I'd limp in, set mine, but I wouldn't call a raise and a re-raise. And that's the position you want to start putting those marginal hands in, right? So here we are again pre-flop, and you have 2 players going to the flop, which is what you ideally want. That's what you want. It looks good. I mean, overall, that looked like a good play. So we're really looking for 4 max. I mean, community pot is when everybody stays in to see the flop. That's a community flop. You don't see that very often. Community pot, usually you just want 2 to 4 players. So that's the reason we raise. But here we have again a limp. And we're going to see a flop with 4 players. No, we're not. Because Jack says the buck stops here. Good. So we see a flop with 3 players. That's perfect. The first one to bet this flop probably takes it down. So a good 6-10 probably takes this down, unless somebody's sitting on an ace or a king, something like that. All right. I'm going to just take a quick break, and I'll be back. Let me get some water and continue the grind. It's looking good, guys. This is really looking solid. We've been playing for an hour, and we got 22 players still. So, well, we got 21. We just lost Penang. 22. Penang, man, from first again. Johnny Bravo had first chips. So we'll talk about that. That's a VPIP issue where we're just playing too many pots, you know? Too many pots. Let me switch to my table so we're at my table when I come back. And all right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. Just give me 5 minutes and I'll see you back shortly. Okay, I'm back. While I was gone, it looks like we lost Oye, and we're about to lose Hold It or Fold It, it looks like. I'm kicking your aces in first. I'm in, where am I? Sixth. So we're starting to get some spread. If you look at the tournament lobby and you look at the chip stacks, we have some three major chip stacks right now. Excuse me. 15,000, 16,000, about 14,000, 10,000. Some pretty major chip stacks. So pretty major chip stacks. Cool. So we lost Oye in 21st, and we're about to start transitioning into the middle game. As we're spreading out our chip stacks, we're kind of getting some deviation between players. So there's no longer people close to average here. Oh, what a good shove over here with Preston with the open ender. He didn't hit it, so he's out, but it was a good try. I was just watching Preston. He had an open ender and shoved on a draw. It wasn't bad. It was a decent shove. Queen deuce. No thank you. Preston, never lucky, 20th. So we start with 25. We have 19 left, and so it's safe to say this is kind of the middle. What we're trying to do now is to play to, I mean, yes, we want to win it, but I really just want to make the money. I want to look at my chip stack. I have 7,500. I've got about 60 big blinds, 65 big blinds, 61, 62 big blinds. So I'm in a good place. Average chip stack is 6,500. I'm 10,000 above average. So I'm where I want to be. We're all looking pretty good. Cool. All right, we got 7-9 offsuit. That is a fold. Or let me just show you. Maybe we can on the button play our button here. That's a scary stack though, because that's a real shoving stack. You can't call here. You can't call here because you don't have any money left behind. That's really gonna look good. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try something here. My goal is to get through a Star Destroyer. I know I don't have a good hand, but I have a good bet. And I might be able to get through here. No. So now it would be a check down in a tournament. I mean, I'm not trying to win any side pot. The 220, 224, I'm not worried about. I can't win. Good ace. Fucking queen 9. Ugh. Ugh. So now I know he'll call. He called with queen 9. I raised and he called with queen 9. That is not a good call. That's not a good call. Queen 9, wow. Because I'm trying to get it heads up. Queen 9 off. Not a good, I don't know. Not positive for sure, but you're in. You're still in there. Whew. Woo! Man, that was. Whew. I gotta walk away from that one for a second. Queen 9 off. I bet 600 and he called 600. Like, didn't even think about it. Boom, just like instant call. That's the look. Yeah. I mean, what the heck, right? Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and check out another table. Oh, we got something brewing here. Let's see what we're going to do here. are we doing here? What are we doing here? Look at this king, and just like that, we've let him back in the tournament. So it's very important to be able to close out a player, and the way that we close out a player is by playing premium hands, not by playing not by playing Jack 7 off, King 6 off, and King 3 off. Okay? That's not how we knock players out of tournaments. We do not play King 6 off, Jack 7 off, King 3 off. And that's what everybody was holding that time. All right, it looks like we're now down to 2 tables. It might be that we, you know, we lost Cabin Boy in 19th. Cabin Boy Patrick, Jake Gordon in 19th, and now we have 2 tables of 9. And I am in 8th place. So my goal, so we are now officially down to it. We are in the middle phase of this tournament, and we're looking at how do we go about getting to the final table. Look at these hands again. Queen 5, Jack 6. Guys. Pick hands that are premium hands, okay? Stop it. Stop it. I'm watching Burrito Tom play Ace 3 from the big blind, so, you know, that's legitimate. But I'm going to go back and just look at a bunch of these hands. I mean, look what's winning these pots. Let's go far back as we can. Nope. Ace 3, Jack 3. Hmm. It's not really that bad. It's just that these dead stacks should be pulled by Poker Stars. I don't know why they are allowed to play. I mean, it gives you extra chips, but they'll be out soon. They should be pulled. And we're about to lose them here in 3 more times around. Man, we're so I'm really fearful of Star Destroyer, um, Alexander Thompson. I don't know where a person is. You know, like what are they playing? And the last I went back and looked at all these showings, probably about 20 hands I went back, and it's really marginal. So I mean, hopefully Ben can call here, um, but there's really nothing. There's nothing of value for me to call, so I'm gonna fold. And a 4-6. So again, we have Kicking Your Ace at 17,000, Poker Boy at 15, Burrito Tom at 15, and then it kind of gets the chip average there. Chip average right now is 6,900. We got a ton of us, and we've got like 7 of us that are around that range. Yep, Burrito Tom just said what I said. I think that if you are not able to play on a Sunday, do not register for the Sunday, and then just not, get out. Let's go back and watch Burrito Tom's stream. Cool. All right, we gotta make a final table tonight. We got to make a final table tonight. So we'll keep streaming ours because Burrito Tom is streaming his. I might jump over and watch a little bit of his hands, but let's see how we're betting here. So we're on the button. Maurizio is still at our table. Smoking aces, kicking your ace. So we got a chip stack. 1, 2. We got some chip stacks that are bends here. We got some over chip stacks. But we don't want to. I'm fearful. I don't like it. I do not like it. I don't. Yeah, Poker Boy. That was a bad call. I mean, geez. It's so crazy to me. Like, this is limp, 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 limp. I'm not falling for your traps, people. Watch it go 10, 10, 7. Good. Now, you would expect that somebody would have a queen. You'd expect it that somebody would have a queen, like Star Destroyer. Queen 4. But I don't like why bet one. Why are you betting 150 into a pot? So this is just stuff that I'm covering in class that we haven't implemented right now. Why are we not doing this? It could be a feeler bet. You hope you get a raise, but you got a raise. So the only way that you're calling there is if you have the ace or a queen, and hopefully you have a queen. And a 150 bet, man, it's like stop. Jeez, you have to shove here now if you have a queen. Please have a queen. Please have a 150. I don't. What are you doing? Oh, please just call 150, dude. Just call the 150. It's not even a thought. Queen against queen. Man, Ben. Ben. I think with the ace on the board there, I think you could just call the turn. I think you could just call the and yeah. I mean, I haven't been able to get him out. We call that a calling station. A calling station. It's a player that just will call your raises. They just call your raise. Call your raise. It's very hard to know you are not good with King King. Like, I would re-raise you. You know what I mean? So you know, like... So you know I have the ace or the queen there, right? Then if you re-raise, then I know my hand's no good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Whew, that was tough. Tough. Man, that was tough. But you had a couple places there you could just dump it. It's hard to dump kings though, I think. I think you could maybe dump it. Could you can Finding a fold button is the hardest thing for a lot of people. Ace deuce is not. Let's see, even just having in the hand there, ace deuce. How did that one even play out? 150. Maurizio folds. Flat calls with ace deuce. Let's see how this goes. Limp, limp. I fold. Limp. Check. So you hit the ace, and now you can bet 150. But the bet here would be 500. Yeah. You saved yourself the 1800. The last thing is just the call. What a sick hand, man. Sick. Sick. I'm gonna limp too here. All right. This is an awesome pot here for a nut flush draw. This is the perfect nut flush material. Come on, spades. Come on, spades. Spades. What a good bet. Good bet. Do I call one time for a 4? Do I do it one time? It's just there's only 1100 in the pot. That's why we bet 1100 and not 150, right? Hard to read. Hard to read. All right, here we go. Jack 9 of nothing. Let's fold it. Please stop with the 150 bets, right? 708, shove on him. Boom, just shove it with your king. Nice! I'm like aggressive. And then he calls like with ace king or a set of eights. 7-6. Hits a 5. Nope. Straight. 7-6. Why are we playing 7-6? Even in the big blind, you know? Woo! Ace queen. Queen 10. That's a fold. Did we lose somebody? Nope, we still got 18. And I'm 8th. So, see, all you're really trying to do is stay in that middle. It's like, starts like this, and then it's like, be right here. Beep. And then as it gets like this, kind of like, whoop, be like right here. And then it's going to get like this, and then be, whoop, be like, always stay. Whoop. Well, it didn't really work. I guess my eyes will be like the range. So there, it's like this, and it's like, whoop, and then it gets like, and it's like, whoop. Yeah, see? You got it. You got it. Played some poker this weekend. Came in second in a league last night, made 80 bucks. Then I played in a nice tournament on Friday night, came in 20th, which I slow played pocket kings like a net, like crazy. And I got called all the way down with queen jack. Hits a queen on the flop. I push, 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 push. Hits the jack on the river. Queen jack is better than pocket kings. This should be all in, dude. Smoking aces, you should be all in with this ace. What's he got? Ace 9. Nice. Against ace 7. That actually looks like a poker hand. I don't like playing ace 7 offsuit very much. I don't like playing ace 9 offsuit very much. Come back, baby. And then the guy gets to talk to you. See, now you feel bad. So why are we playing? Why are we playing that? 100, 200, limp, and he raises. So right there with a raise, it should be 600. Or consider raising smoking aces when you raised 400. Consider raising all in to get rid of all these players. Especially here, you have to shove. Right? You have to bet. Let me go back. Can I go back in time a little bit? Here. So here, the bet should be half of that pot. You should be all in. Yep. And then, yeah, should have got all in anyway. Ace 9, Ace 7. 2%er. Oof. Yeah, that's it. It's oof. Alright, so now he's going to raise. This is Star Destroyer over here, guys. And he's going to raise this. It was a min raise. It was raised and then re-raised. So this has to be king. Bet 2200. Please stop with the min betting. I mean, you flop a set and bet 200. Bet half the pot, please. I'm saying please. And Ben, you know he has the best hand when he only bets Ben. Right? So let's adjust our play, right? We got Star Destroyer doing this min bet stuff, which is kind of tilting me and probably Ben. So we need to get it, you know. And the reason is because you would have made more money if you bet half the pot there. You would have made more money. Look at all these limps. Why are we limping so much? Both tables are limping. We've slowed up. Why are we limping so much? All right. 18th place, Joker of Spades. Joker of Spades. Joker of Spades. Why are we limping so much? We've been playing for an hour and a half, and we still have 17 players left. So just wait, okay? The strategy for me is just to wait to get a hand. 7 deuce offsuit is never the hand. It's never, unless there's a bonus and they're gonna, you know, pay me to play it. And why are we limping so much? why are we limping so much in min raising? I mean, all right. Well, he's gonna call you with ace nine. Good night. Good night. Smoking Aces, 17th, Daniel Eggleton. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like frustrated. I'm like the coach on the sideline. It's like, get in there, sport. Poker boy. I'm in 8th, so I'm still in the middle. But average chip stack right now is 7,800, and I've got 57. So I need to make just one big move here. If I got to get to 10. So my middle game goal is 10. 10,000 in chips. $10,000 chips. And Maurizio's going to make another final table. 2-3. Give me something, man. Give me something here to play. All right, guys. Do not raise 400, please. Do not bet 200, please. Ooh. What? Jeez. Oh my god. Please, this is great. This is great. Great hand. Great hand. Great hand. Great bet. Great bet. Nice. I like it. I'm liking it. We just lost a player. So now we should be knocking out some players here, right? Oh man, we lost 17 Smoking Aces. We lost Smoking Aces. In 17th and 16th we lost M. Parker. Morgan Parker, 16th. Do 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 do. Oh, we have an all in, so I can't. I would love to give you a trophy, Star Destroyer. That's how you play 7. That's how you play 7-4 off. And we lost Hold It or Fold It. Hold It or Fold It. Hold It or Fold It. Yeah. Cameron, 15th. Hold It or Fold It. Oh, I'm going to get to see a flop here very cheaply. Hold it or fold it. Called a 2.5 pre. Baby steps, man. Baby steps. Baby steps. Let's check. Come on, 7-8. This is a half pot, so someone should get out of here. Star Destroyer probably flopped a set on me. No. Come on. 8 or a 7. I don't like it because it counterfeits my hand, really. I just did that because I could. When in Rome, you know. There was no money to be made there, so I was just kind of being a dick. Can't all limp, people. That's 1,000. That's a big deal. It's a big deal where I'm from. That's a big deal where I'm from. I'm gonna lose to a deuce. Oh, at least that's a good hand, though. Good hand. Oh, oh, I am the luckiest. A deuce on the river saved me. Dude, you had me with a great hand. I got lucky, man. So I'm playing on borrowed time. Emily says, I've got a picture of myself being in first place for like 30 seconds. So I'm happy. I don't know why you're waiting. Kings. Wow, look at that. Good game, Emily. All right, I'm going to fold. I got to sit out, guys. Oh, man. All right, I will be right back. I will be right back. Get out of these. Let's see. Arena. Break. Cool. We are back in the arena. Oh, I didn't miss a hand? What? Look at this. I gotta fold that, otherwise I should call. Maurizio's all in. So Maurizio has a premium hand here. He's got ace jack or better. He's got jacks or better. Watch him call. Watch him call this. Knocked him out. Oh, 3-4 diamonds. Oh my god, diamond. Diamond. Oh, it's a full house. Doesn't matter. Oh. He gets 11,000, man. Nice, guys. Nice. Jack 10 and ace 10, ace king should beat. Great hands. Great hands. All right, I'm going to just take a stab at this and hope for some diamonds here. Good. What are we doing here? Are we doing it? No, we're not. Come on. All right. Okay, we lost a couple more here. Miss Emily, we had 14th, so we had her last out, I believe. 14th. And then we had Nivy at ooh, Cyan Skunk is playing some. How's Cyan Skunk have more chips here? If he's sitting out. I'm gonna bet it just to see maybe I can pick this up. Nivy, okay, Miss Emily, and then Nivy was 13th, and then Soccer Poker Mud, fold, and then Soccer Mutt was 12th. Soccer Mutt is 12th. Soccer Mutt, Christopher Hull. But why does Zygrel have 3, 2, 5? And he was sitting out and he was sitting out. Cabin Boy came back. But then why would he have so many more chips unless he played a hand or two? You'll be there soon enough. Okay, we're going to be in the final table here in just a second. Good raise is 11th. Cyan Skunk will be out next. 10th, Cyan Skunk. Logan, I'm going to go ahead and just put him in at 10th. And then we're at the final table, guys. Guys and gals. 1,500, 300. God, does he have a jack here? Oh, I'm in ninth place, man. I'm gonna make a final table, but oh, don't call me, please. Don't call me. Nine deuce. Why? What? If you're gonna bet 300, I'm gonna catch a 10 and I'm gonna win this. Why? I mean, I know we sort of were critical. Gosh, I don't know. Star Destroyer, man. I don't know what happened there. 10th place. Ben, ninth place. Ben Ward, ninth place. All right, there's 8 of us. Oh, I wrote Cyan Skunk at 10th. Cyan Skunk. So better. So he was ninth, and he was 10th, ninth, and then Cyan Skunk was 8th. Okay, ace 4. No. All right, I'm watching. All right, who we got up top? Jack. Can Jack win back to back? What? Can Jack win back to back? We got Dominic, Maurizio, Brio, Tom, Poker Boy. Gonna bust 98. Who's gonna bust 98? Gonna bust. Oh, Joe Tran. I am 6th out of 7 left here. This is a fold here. I think we need to get down to 6-handed. Let's get down to 6-handed here. All right, we have some good 2, 4. We have raises. So we're watching Maurizio. I think Maurizio, without speaking out of turn, is probably one of the better players in the class. Consistently at a final table, consistently betting premium hands, consistently 3-betting, 4-betting, double barreling, plays pretty consistent, solid poker. Zyril is back-to-back, so I can't not give that respect. Dominic respect. Joe Tran respect. Poker Boy has been Kendrick's been playing well. Tom overvalues draws. Oh man, what did he have here? I'm on stream with him. He had ace 6. Is this the hand? Ace 6, dude. Ace 6 off. Is that the hand that we were in right there? Ace 6 off. Three bet? What? Nice. What? Tom, what are you doing on that, man? Ace 6? I think he liked. I honestly think he liked when the club hit. You know. hope you got it. Man, I hope you got it, because that's, I hope you got it, man, because that was half your stack, 50% of your stack on that. Burrito Tom. I don't like the play, man. I don't know. I'm watching it, and I know you wanted information at that point, but you've already played a tournament through 2 hours of play. We've gone through, and you know, paying for information. If you've played with Poker Boy, you sort of know he's not really. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just go see if I can hit a little bit of this. Cycle, dude. Oh my gosh, look at this fold here. Look at this fold. God, I'm draining it. I'm draining it. I believe you. Oh man. So average chip stack is 17,000. So I am well below. I've got 25 bigs though. 20 bigs. No, I don't. 18, 19. I am definitely not in a position where I feel uncomfortable. So we'll put it that way. Okay. When I get down to 4,000 chips, then I'm going to start shoving. So Gonna Bust right now, you might want to start considering your push-shove charts. When should I start considering pulling out my push-shove chart? I don't know. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it around 10 bigs. All right, Maurizio, what are you going to do here? We're shoving with that 6. I like the 6. You probably, that's a lot of opportunities here for you. I think you wanted some info to know where I was. I gave you some info. You know where I'm at. All right? It's a good feeler bet. It was a good feeler bet. All right, here's a shove now. I really was asking about the push-shove chart so that you guys would start being conscious of when are you going to start shoving. Because I'm sitting next to Tom to my right, who's got 10, I guess he's over here, 10 bigs and 10 bigs. So, ooh, king 10, they share the king, so it's really the jack against, ooh, 8 would do it. Good game, stream's over. Good game. And we have Burrito Tom. We lost. Burrito Tom. Closer. How do you close out a tournament? I want to see you close out a tournament. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're one away from the money. One away from the money. Don't bubble this. We are one away from the money. And that was Burrito Tom in 7th. Burrito Tom in 7th. So let's see. We have 6 left. We have Maurizio, of course. We have Jack. Who can take down Jack tonight? This is what's looking crazy, man. Oh, his stream went blank. He's off stream. He says, I'm out of here. I'm doing homework. Okay, I'm going to finish out the stream then. That's super loud, man. Oh, chip leader raises my big blind. We can give it up. We can give it up. All right, so the goal was to make the money. I feel like we made the money. I feel Joe Tran's in a position where he and I are going to get it all in right now with my ace. I'm going to go ahead and pot that. Oh, I should have, well, I should have put them all in, but it didn't matter. He had an auto fold on, so that's good. And now once we make the money, we're going for it, right? We're going for it. We're going to try to take down Jack. And how do you take down Jack? Play this smart, Maurizio. Let's see how we play this, right? I feel like we play this, we have him sandwiched, right? So let him shove here. Man, he's got auto fold on. He has auto fold on. So Joe has auto fold on, right? And so once he hits, once it gets to him and he thinks for a second, you know it's a shove and you know what he's got in the ace, right? So God, I wish I had chips. I have 20 bigs though, man. I'm liking 21 bigs. 21 bigs. Got you guys right where I want you. That's a good raise. That should have been a shove. You do not want to see a flop. Because you might as well, you have to bet now, right? And then you don't have any fold equity because he has to call you. And it would have been a good shove pre-flop there. Any 10 will do it. That's a 10. Yeah, and you know, you might have got him off of a hand by shoving. I don't know. You know, but good game. But no trophy, no gift card, and no points. Bubbled! Alright, now we're making money. And we can just go ahead and play for first place here. So we got Gonna Bust is in 6th place. I think top 8 get 10. We'll have to take a look and see. We had Curtis did not play, but we had 2 sit out, and we started this tournament with 25 players. We've been playing for 2 hours, decent time. So minus the 2 that sat out, 23. So we're going to go 8, 23. 8, 8, and 7. Is that right? 8, 8, and 7. 8, 8, 16, 7. Works for me. Alright, I know you want me. I just can't continue with my story here. I'd have to shove. I don't want to shove with 5s. I don't want to play 5s. Here it is, guys. Here it is. Let's see what happens. He raises. A raise and a call. I'm gonna play it like it was a normal hand. A raise and a call is not. It's not a raise and a call is not a calling place with ace 10. Even though I hit a 10, I don't think I'm good here. Jesus. Jacks maybe? Jacks? I mean, what's Jack playing? We might have had the same hand. We might have had the same hand there. Do you think? Should I have done it? He showed a 10, but I don't know. What do you think? 120 hands we've played. 120 hands. I've seen the flop 22% of the time. Look at those stats. 22% of the time I've seen the flop. I don't defend my small blind that much. I've won 80% of my pods at showdown. 7 without a showdown. But that's pretty decent, you know, out of 120 to only see the flop about a quarter of the time. That's pretty accurate. Look at that. Oh, I want a trophy so bad. Ace 10, I guess I should have played. Ace 10, I should have played. Should have played the ace 10. Should have played that hand. 8-4 apparently is a good hand. Nope. Alright. We're at 11, 10, 11, 12 big blinds. 12 big blinds. Here we go. 12 big blinds. How do we play it? We are now in 5th of 5. And look at Jack. Jack's going to do it. Jack could be the first person in the club, in the class, to win back-to-back. First person to win back-to-back. He's going to win. Be the first person to win back-to-back. Alright, I gotta go do some homework myself. I teach a class tomorrow and I gotta... Pair of aces. He had the ace, but he had 2 pair. Ace jack, so that's good. Ace 10. I think he had 10 ace before. This would be a good place just to raise and steal my blind. Or not. And then hope I get lucky. Which I do not. Queen might win it. Queen high like a boss. No, king high like a boss. Jack 6. Ain't got none of that. It's 11 bigs right now, guys. Here we go. 11 big blinds. 11. Let's just double up one time. Double up one time. I got Maurizio in here. I've got Dominic in here. Got Kendrick in here. Jack in here. So who do we not have? We don't have Autumn. We do not have Kylo. We do not have T-Bone Savage. We have not seen Queen of Your Heart. Or Little Sleeping. Or Exo. Oh, we gotta throw me out too, so it's not gonna be 8, 8, and 7. It's gonna be 8, 7, and 7 because we only have 22. 877. Here it is. We're shoving this. We're shoving it, and we're gonna win it. Let's shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it, shove it. I don't care if he shoves. I'm shoving. I'm shoving. Get out of my way. Get out of my way, everybody. I'm coming through. Choo choo. Oh. Good night, everybody. Oh. No. No. Good game. Had a chance. At least I made the money. Great game, you guys. All right. Oh, I'm gonna watch this and see how this plays out. I'm gonna watch this, see how it plays out. 5th place, me. So we're gonna do 8, 7, and 7. That's 22 spots. So that'd be right. We'll wait and do the points. Ugh, just watched it back on replay. That sucks. All right, guys. Well, here we go. Final table. 4 players left. You got Jack Ford, who has a pretty commanding chip lead, actually. Dominic could actually pull this out. Maurizio's looking for his first win. I think he's just been getting nothing but 4th places. 4th places. So, with 4 players left, you can kind of widen your range. I like that 2.5 bet right there. That's a decent, decent place to be. And then you got a man betting into the razor, and so this isn't going to end well. I mean, I don't know what move that is. I mean, unless you got queens or something and you're just trying to feel it out, that's a good feeler bet then. But you could do 600 and get re-raised and get the same information and save yourself an 800 on it. So here we have last time it was a 2.5, and this time it's a little bit more. So he's typing in the bet ranges, but this would be a little higher of a hand than last time. So last time he had a king. This time you're assuming he doesn't. And 2990 here doesn't really get you. You know, it gets. I mean, it doesn't get you. You're not going to get called unless someone has better than that flop or is connected on that flop. Good raise on the button. Ich position raise. And a call from a small blind. And do you want to defend here? Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? But now you don't check and put the pressure back on Jack, because Jack will bet. He'll bet 3,000 here, and he bets 3,000. Oh my God! Now you guys can't call, and you just gave him another 11,680. How do you call? How do you check and call that? How do you check here and call this? How do you call that? Unless you're on that flush draw. Because you can't shove because you get called. You can't just call and miss because you got no fold equity. So what are you doing? What are we doing here? Missed. Oh my God, I thought you were on a flush draw. And you just got lucky on the river. Wow. Lucky on the river. Yeah. I guess I don't know what you said, but I'm assuming it was a curse word. Wow. Wow. A lot of action. A lot of action. Poker boy. Kendrick. Kendrick Nelson. Man, catches a queen on the river. It's probably his only out, you know? I'm going to share this final table here on Twitter. Right, just send it out there to the Twitterverse. All right. All right, what happened? Nothing. Love these chip stacks. Everyone's pretty much even, really. There's not a lot of variance between these chip stacks. Maurizio 20 is the same as Jack with 29, same as Dominic with 33. So we're sort of spread equally across the board here. Okay, and okay. Good raise. That was a good fold. This is a tough final table. We have five more left that we can play in. We'll go back and try to fill in some of those zeros that people have. Yeah, you're getting some hands now. He just showed ace king suited. Blinds are 360 or 300, 600 with a 70 ante. So, you know, some of these guys are sitting on, man, ace king back to back. Look at that. Sitting on 40 bigs, 50 bigs. So that's pretty big chip stack. And then in 5 minutes it's going to go up. I wonder if you can change the way the structure is while in the tournament. No. So I put in 20K and I took out 34,000 is what I won. So good raise. It's a good call. But now if you bet here for a feeler bet and he re-raises you here, you sort of know where you're at. And if he does come over the top, it's more than likely that it is an ace reg or ace play that you might have to consider what your outs are. So where are you right now? You're saying I got the ace. You're saying I have an ace. A pair of aces wins this. I mean, Another fourth place finish for Maurizio? Stay tuned. No clubs. Ace what? Ace king against ace king against ace 4. Oh, man. King. Aces and sevens with the king is going to win it. Oh, man. The counterfeit. Counterfeit. Oh, that's counted. Ugh, tough break. Maurizio, tough break. Fourth place. Another fourth place finish. Oh, so sick. So in the board pairs, they both had the ace, but Mauricio had aces and fours. So when the board paired or whatever, yeah, board paired, it gave Dominic aces and whatever it was with a king kicker. So his two pair, what was it? Aces and sevens. I think the 7 hits. So it's a 7 ace 4 board. Ace king bets. He comes over the top with the ace 4. right? I'm watching it back on stream right now. And he's just thinking, oh, no club draw. Of course, he doesn't have a club draw. You could have a king in there, maybe for the redraw. I'd feel better with that. And then he shoves, and he has to call because there's only 7,000 more to call. And he flips over ace 4 for 2 pair. Maurizio has 2 pair. And Dominic has ace king, right? And then 27 percenter with ace king. Now when the queen hits, he's like, ah. But then the 7 gives him aces and 7s with a king, which beats aces and 7 with a 4. Or aces and 4s with the queen. Sick. Sick. You all have similar stack sizes, so this could actually be a game. This would be a great heads up between Dominic and Jack. Jack back to back Jack. Just sounds awesome. Back to back Jack. He could actually win the trophy, defending champion, and another $10 Amazon gift card, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right, so 3-6. We're going to jump up to 350-700 here in a second. 1 minute. We're down to the final 3. We've been playing for 2 hours and 19 minutes. This is going to be a heads up. We're going to be at heads up at 219. So real slow early stages of this tournament, and then when we hit the middle, boy, when we got down to 2 tables, it went pretty quick. When we got down to the final table, it was probably a good hour and 15 minutes for the first. Then we merged, and then probably about 30-40 minutes, and then final tabled it. What we got here? King 6-6. Small little feeler bet. I think it's, now it's saying, hey, I got a piece of this. And to go from a feeler to a call, you also better have a piece of this because you've inflated the pot so much. So this is a 6. He's got a 6. Poker Boy has a 6. And these are someone's got a 6. No one has the 6. I mean, it felt like a 6 to me, Dominic, so I don't know how you don't get away from it. It felt like a 6. It felt like these little teeny little they're small bets when I want to bet a little bit and make some money, like I don't know why I'm blanking on that. I say it 100 times a week. Not a feeler bet, not a continuation bet, not a post oak bluff bet. It's not value bets. Value bet. He isn't really a value bet though because the 6 would have been a value bet. But he had the king, so king's good. Look at how these chip stacks are just sort of like moving, like flowing, like, Let's see a magic trick. Watch this. You watch closely. I'm going to merge these two together like this. You see that? Alright, watch this back. It's hard to watch. Keep your eye on it. Oh. See that trick? It's hard to do. One more time. I'll do it slow. I know. It's kind of cool. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Not as cool as this thing though, that everyone's doing these days. I can't even do it. It's so stupid. It's almost as stupid as this. Almost. Almost. Okay, what we got going on here? Oh man, ooh, this is that same little area where we're just now you gotta check and you gotta bet 9, bet the 10, bet it, keep it going. Yeah. What are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do now, Dominic? Fold. That's what I would have done. I wonder what he had though. What's that? What on that board hits his hand, right? All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let it play though. I guess gotta mute my mic. Mute. Where do I mute? Mute. Jack is gonna do it. Oh man, I just ate some spiciness. Jack is gonna do it. Back to back, Jack. All right, in 4 minutes, we're gonna be at the 400, 800 mark. How much money did Maurizio get? 42K. Then we're playing for 63. Then we're playing for 114,000 and 117,000 for first, plus a trophy and a $10 Amazon gift card. Who doesn't want that, right? Came in 5th today. Not a good finish. Well, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was a decent, finish. Never really had a run here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I just looked at my you will be able to see it right here now. Just looked at my chip. Oh, we might lose somebody here. Hold on. No, we're not Excuse me, buddy. Bet 700. Trickster. You trickster. Yeah, check this out here. The graph. The blue is the average chip stack, so that's really what you want to be watching. The gray, I guess, is the largest chip stack. So at some point, you know, Zygrel becomes it, Jack becomes it. You can see. But as people get knocked out, your average just goes up continuously. Nice little curve. This red line is me. I was pretty much just average, average, average. Um, and then I never really did anything in this tournament. I just grinded my way. I was average all the way to the final table. Made the final table here after 150 hands and go all in and lose. Done. But look at Jax, you know, doing the same thing and then finally just decides to hit it. Boom. And boom. Boom. Took a dip at the final table here, but he's kind of back up. He's up. Like probably 15 minutes. Yeah. So I don't think Jack can be stopped, right? When you take a look at some of these other, you know, kicking your aces stack, pretty much, you know, similar ride here to get to the top. But that's really this one here. This average, this gray is going to be Jack's stack. See how it's Jack's stack, and Poker Boy, pretty volatile. Up down, up down, up down, 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 down. So you want to see a pretty steady climb. Especially once you make the final table. Then when you drop, you're out. But I want to see what Nang's look like, because Nang has a tendency to sort of be up, down, up, down, up, out. You know. Emily, how long can you stay? You know, these are good to go back and just take a look and see how you rank. So look at someone like Cyan Skunk, who never just got blinded out of a tournament. It would have that kind of a continuous drop. These two individuals never played a hand. Right here, chip lead. I thought it was going to be Star Destroyer. Was going to win this, but here we are with Jack. Boom. Back to back Jack. Back to back Jack. Table. Cool. All right. So let's see how this wraps up. I'm a betting man. I got my money on Jack here. And let's just check it out. So right now he's Poker Boy's sitting on a stack of like maybe 10 bigs, 8 bigs. And this is that push shove place where we kind of need to, you know, get out. Like if you call here, you might as well go all in, because a call does not leave you any chips to have any fold equity for the continuation bet on the river. So you get to a certain spot where you just can't call, you have to shove. So, you know, and you're at that spot right now where you can't just call this. It's either a fold or a shove, and that's why it's called a push shove or push shove, push fold, push fold. Let's say that push fold. So he's really putting the position. He's really putting the needle to you. And now if you had a diamond, let's say he had ace of diamonds and a 6, you might as well have just gone all in before, because he almost has to call you. With 7 deuce, this is how 7 deuce wins. Can you believe it? 7 deuce. Look at that. A 7 deuce. Whereas if you shove over the top, I don't think he can call with 7 deuce. And that's the difference there. Poker Boy, good game though. Good game. So we're gonna go 8. So we have 23 spots to pay. So it's going to be 887. No, it's not. 22. So it's going to be 877. That's what we decided. 877. All right, Jack. Let's see how you do this heads up against Dominic. Heads up against Dominic. That's a set of fives right there. That's how you pay. That's how you play 2-5 offsuit. I can't see what he has because I'm no longer in the tournament, but that's how you play 2-5 off. Jack. Jack has got this. There's no fold equity, so you might as well just keep your 1600, right? If you bet it. He just calls. Please turn over something like 3-7, Queen 8. My gosh, good heads up, you guys. Wow, wow. Good game. First back-to-back champion. First back-to-back champion is Jack Ford. Jack Ford. That's a second place, and that's a first place again for Jack Ford. Cool. Hey guys, that was a fun tournament. That was a fun tournament. About 2.5 hours we played there, and I think we have some lessons to learn. Still, we're still working on this game. That's why it's a fun game. You never really learn it all, and just when you do, they change the rules of the game on you. So, congratulations, and I'm going to stop stream. We'll see you in class.